Ladies and gentlemen, we got the new CJ the Champ video that he just uploaded. I'm on it quick. Yeah, I reacted to it quicker than ever. He got the demonic trial of Tengu Shredder. Now, I reacted to his original Shredder trial. It's the video before this. Let's get right into it. Let's see what Tengu Shredder is. I don't know who this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another.
I know Shredder. I don't know Tengu.
Shredder trials. And our next challenger has approached to be judged for the prestigious honor of having a seat at the round table. And that next challenger is none other than.
Hold on, not to pause so early, but Shredder gonna have multiple seats? So then why you ain't give Boo multiple seats? You ain't give Evil Boo a seat? Evil Boo could have got a seat, bro. You know, Black Boo, when he turned into... What about Super Boo? They ain't give Super Boo a seat. That was for Kid Boo, and you just classified all the Boos as one Boo. I object. I demand a retrial, a recount.
Man, the demonic Avengers level threat, the Tengu Shredder. We ain't gonna waste no time. Without further ado,
damn, I forgot my water. I'm about to be thirsty.
The Shredder trial. Exhibit A.
I don't know what show this is connected
ladies and
to.
gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the Shredder from hell. Now, the Tengu Shredder is from the depths of hell. Now, I know some of y'all niggas gotta be shook. Because first we talked about an alien, and now we're talking about a demon. I know some of y'all probably thought Shredder was just a human. Well, I mean, the next trial we will be talking about the human version. But this one, however, though, yeah, get ready to strap in. So to understand all of this, we have to go back all the way to 300 AD. Now, as we can see, this village is burning, and people are running for their lives because they are under attack by a Tengu that was called the Shredder.
Is a Tengu a demon?
This big-ass, Godzilla-looking motherfucker was the original Shredder that came from...
Shredder was a kaiju? I swear, I grew up on the original regular human Shredder. You know? Not the original 80s. I was too young for the original 80s joint. But like by the 90s, nigga, like the late 90s, out there, I was locked in. I didn't know Shredder was a human last time I checked. Well, I mean, I guess he was a little Krang too. I knew that. But
from the depths
besides
of
that, damn, he a demon now?
And look at it. He is killing niggas out here frying motherfuckers extra crispy. And this demon just wreaked havoc and destroyed everything in his path. So to stop the Shredder, the Emperor of Japan gathered the 5 greatest warriors in the world. And of those warriors, one of them was none other than the original.
Oh, so this one is... This is still from the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show. Man, how long did this show go for? I swear I watched 1 or 2 seasons, thought it was 5, started getting weird, I got off of it, and I didn't know. It must have kept going.
Yes.
Orokusaki.
Shredder stole this whole nigga's flow to gain respect and have a higher place in society. So these great warriors were given sacred armor, and they set out to defeat the Shredder. Now, before that battle even starts, we gotta pump the brakes because look at this shit. That is a whole village over there that has been burnt down and destroyed. And by my calculations, those villagers are 99.9% dead. I mean, let's be real. It's a demon. He probably snatched all their damn souls. But anyways, the warriors pull up on Shredder and immediately start to get washed. They stood no chance. Look at this dude and his poor horse. Shredder winded up his fist all the way to the heavens and smacked that nigga all the way to the Mississippi River. And look at bro right here. Blood tried to hit him with a mace and chain him up around this tree. But the demon said, straight up squash that nigga. So the only person that was able to give this demon a fight was none other than Orokusaki. Orokusaki was actually...
I ain't gonna lie to you. The name, I've always liked Orokusaki. I've always liked that name. I don't know why, it just sounds so gangster. Orokusaki. Oh! You gotta say the whole thing. Oh, and you gotta say it like that. Orokusaki. Oh! That shit hard.
Able to damage them. He was so strong, he was able to cut off the demon's arm and actually bring it to its knees. So it looked like it was all over. The world was about to be saved. Saki told him, "Go back to the hell from which you came from, demon!" But right before he was about to give the killing blow, the demon invaded his mind, and he started to seduce this man. So the Shredder made him an offer. He told him,
"Great warrior, I can give you everything that you desire."
That's how they get it.
Power.
Finesse.
Bitches, you said. Countless bitches from across the world. All you have to do.
Bro, you know how many people I know in my real life that would do exactly this for just the bitches? Like, you didn't even need to give them the power and the moves and the suit. You could have just gave them the bitches. Like, I know in real. Wait a minute, all the bitches? Facts.
So, after hearing the demon's offer, Saki took the deal.
Traitor!
He sold his soul. So he destroyed the body of the demon to make it look like he defeated him. But in all actuality, the demon merged with him, and Oroku Saki became the host of the Shredder. So they returned to Yamato.
I kind of feel like this is a hat on a hat. This is the problem which I feel like this Ninja Turtle series went into. So why did you need to make, it feels like they kept trying to, like M. Night Shyamalan twisted, where it's like, so why did he need to be a Krang if he was just a demon? Could it be possibly when you wrote the Kang storyline, you weren't thinking about the demon one? Because that's just a hat on a hat, because it's like, it was already a rug pull or already like a da-da-da, or like a dun-dun-da, when he was a Krang, like, I didn't see that. That's a little weird, but I didn't see it. Okay, cool. Now it's like, well, not only was he a Krang, but he was also a demon-possessed Krang. It's like, I feel like I'm kind of numb to the reveals now. It was crazy enough he was a Kang. I don't think him being a demon. I know they're not called Krangs, and Krang's just one. I can't remember what they're called. Utroms. Yeah, it's like I'm not a. It was crazy enough that he was an Utrom, and didn't you already say he was the biggest criminal in the galaxy? Like, what does making him a demon? That's like being a galactic genocidal warrior and also being sexist. Like, if you found out Frieza was sexist, would that like be like, I mean, that's also evil, but like, the nigga's a genocidal maniac. I think we have enough.
Going back with a party by the Emperor and all of the people. So the Emperor is up here praising them, giving them the glory, the honor, and all the glaze. But little did he and everybody else know that the worst was yet to come. Because later on, right after the ceremony, Saki, or no, let me rephrase that, the Shredder came back to Yamato, surrounded by demons, and destroyed the whole place, massacring everybody.
Damn.
So, the Emperor? Yeah, that nigga's dead. In overtime, he just plunged the entire world into darkness. Nobody could stop this nigga, not even armies. They all failed. He became the world's most feared warlord. And on top of that, he was a Avengers.
Basically, what I was saying is, it's not that just leave him a Krang. My thing was, if he was going to be a demon and you did know this was going to always happen, why didn't you just make him a demon to begin with? Like, I feel like the Utrom part of it now is very minimal. I feel like in the metaphor I was giving, the Utrom side of him now is finding out he's sexist. It's like, well, nigga, I feel like you kind of buried the lead when he's a demon-possessed person, warlord who can conjure up demons and steal souls. I feel like that was enough.
Level threat. It was hopeless. This was the Demon King that all the isekai protagonists are summoned to come defeat. So there was only one way to stop this Demon King Shredder. The 4 other ninjas that used to be his teammates had to learn mystic arts so they could ascend to godhood, because that was the only way they were going to be able to stop him. So years later, after they finished training and became gods, they went to confront their old friend. Now, as we can see, the Shredder, or should I call him Oroku Hefner, is having a good old time with his bitches.
We said
Your penis is clean, Your Highness.
Until
that was a part of it.
Warriors bust up in his crib. So obviously this man Shredder was pissed. He
Oh,
told
yeah.
him, oh,
he had two of them. He had two of them. I see you double dipping, huh? Yeah. He had two of them. I ain't mad.
Cock blocking motherfuckers. We were just about to get to the good part. Fuck you, Sucky. You betrayed us. Your best friends. All for what, Sucky? For a taste of pussy? Oh, don't act like I was in the wrong. Hanging out with you pussyless fools was never going to get me laid.
So Shredder attacks him, but the 4 dragons were ready. Because with their mystic arts, they were able to keep up with him. So they actually end up knocking this man down. Hell, they couldn't even believe it. So the Shredder decided it was time to release his full power. So this man transforms into a dragon. This was wild. You had to think, oh, these niggas are
So is the Krang still in his body? Is the Utrom still there? Like,
about to get cooked. But then you gotta remember, oh wait, these niggas are also gods.
I thought it
too.
was just a flesh
so
mech.
they transformed into dragon avatars as well. So it was time for the final boss battle with the world at stake. A big ass dragon battle.
This
so
turned
the
into gargoyle.
Green Ranger hits him from the back and smashes him in the ground.
Good
But this
Power
man got
Rangers.
up and used super explosive wave, sending everybody flying. The Yellow Ranger got flung all the way into a mountain.
that's that Majin Vegeta attack.
And oh my God, look what he did to the Green Ranger. Nigga grabbed her neck and planted her in the ground. Then he threw her so hard it destroyed the whole castle. But the 4 dragons were persistent. Even
Nah,
though
we
they
not
was
ju-
getting
yeah.
ass whooped and getting bitch slapped,
A nice
they
jumping.
kept on jumping them. So
Good,
then the Yellow
facts.
Ranger ends up turning into Kung Lao. Nigga
Come here.
threw his hat
Hold
and it
that.
turned into a shuriken, cutting off
Yup.
both of his hands.
Yup,
Then
goofy.
they start using Ki blast to seal this man's spirit. So he ended up running out of Ki for his trick.
One of them was hitting him with a special beam cannon. Hold on.
Using Ki blast to seal the
The nigga in the green damn near hitting him with a special beam cannon. Keep playing with me. That's like a boneless special beam cannon he hitting you with. Because usually the special beam cannon got the beam coming through the middle too and the rings. That's just the ring. That's a boneless special beam cannon you getting hit with.
this man's spirit.
Facts.
So he ended up running out of Ki for his transformation and ended up falling all the way down to the ground.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Shredder's reign of terror
Jumped.
was finally over.
Thoroughly jumped. That's how you do
So
it.
the 4 dragons came up with a plan because they knew they couldn't kill him because this man was an entity. Death would not hold this man back. So they decided to seal him so he would never resurrect. So these 4
what y'all
ninjas
always
ended
do.
up
That's what-
becoming the legendary Ninja Tribunal. And their whole purpose was to watch over this man's casket and to train warriors if this man ever resurrected. And they did this for 1700 years. So everything seemed all fine and dandy.
So what's
until
up? What
his
happened?
acolytes broke in, stole his casket, and resurrected him. The Shredder tribe.
I'm so confused. His acolytes. It seemed like they had them elemental. Were they trained by those ninjas? Why? I guess they're not. Okay, yeah. So how did they get past
Exhibit
the
A
guards?
wrap up. Multiple mass murders, property damage, multiple attempted murders, criminal mischief, treason of the highest order, war crime.
Criminal mischief seems so.
Exhibit B.
It's like giving them jaywalking.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you
On top of
Exhibit B,
everything.
Dark Resurrection. So, as I stated
Yeah,
at the end
break
of
it down.
Exhibit A, the Shredder's mystic acolytes broke into the Tribunal's temple and stole the Shredder's casket so they could resurrect him. So now we go back to present-day New York, and his acolytes are performing the ritual in the Chrysler Building. I know this man Spider-Man mad doing this satanic shit on his turf. So to resurrect the Shredder, they had to recite these words and say it in unison.
Oh my God, TJ's. Hold on, I gotta see this. I gotta see this demonic ass isolation. What is he doing, bro? What clip is this from? What move is this man hitting, bro? If you ever at a party, nigga, hit that nigga, go get some holy water, bro.
Are performing
Hold
the
on.
ritual in the Chrysler Building. I know this man
Hold
Spider-Man
on.
mad doing this satanic shit on his turf. So to resurrect the Shredder, they had to recite these words and say it in unison.
Oh my God.
So using the ancient speech to summon the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the Shredder arose from the dead, and his body was completely rebuilt into the form of a demon. And his aura was so strong, he blew the place up. So once the acolytes knew this man was back, they instantly started glazing. This nigga Shredder was on some Roman Reigns shit. The first thing he said out the casket was,
"Acknowledge me."
"Oh, yes, me lord." So Shredder was itching to do some bad things because the man's been sealed for 1,700 years. But also, the acolytes told him about the Utrom Shredder and how he impersonated him for years. And even though Utrom...
so that's... Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming what happened was... Yeah, I'm confused. So was that feudal Japan Oroku Saki was not the Shredder? I mean, was not the Utrom Shredder? This, yeah, no, this is why I stopped watching this. The writing got stupid. It's just you keep doing, so I guess it's still a hat in a hat. It's the same character. You just split it to two different characters where I go, I mean, if you just had Demon Shredder, I think that would have kind of covered everything. But, yeah, I'm a little confused on where the Utrom Shredder and the regular Demon Shredder switched and where the first one started and the next one ended. Or the first one ended, the next one started. I'm a little confused, but oh well. Shredder, he's probably doing that so you watch it. I'm not going to rewatch the show, but yeah. The first couple of seasons, maybe.
Isn't here anymore. Karai became the new Shredder. So this man was lit and immediately attacked his acolytes.
And this must be after they killed the Utrom Shredder. And then Shredder comes back as
I was yelling at him and telling him,
"How dare you let those bum-ass niggas tarnish my name!"
"Oh, master, we apologize." So the first thing on this man's agenda was to head to the Foot headquarters. And while he was on the way, he decided to cause mayhem. Nigga was floating down the streets and just destroying everything, causing multiple car crashes, blowing up newspaper stands, vandalizing that one stand.
It's definitely a different Shredder. This is an energy blasting flying Shredder, so the stakes a bit higher, all right?
At you outside of the Rockefeller Center. And my God, this was the worst one. He let this motherfucker right here burn alive in a car.
Why didn't he open the door?
Hey, this show was shown on 4Kids, by the way. So
why didn't he open the door?
Clan HQ and doesn't even decide to use the door. That's clearly right there. He just blows a massive hole open. So a massive amount of foot ninjas come up and try to ambush him. But Shredder was about to catch 100 bodies in just 5 seconds because he immediately blows up the entire area, killing damn near every foot ninja in the blast radius.
He said, "You ain't my squad."
It went so quick, he was disappointed. Shredder looked at...
Damn. Y'all was following Shredder this whole time just for the real Shredder to pop up and turn y'all to packs, bro. He got too many. That boy started a dispensary with all the packs he got. God damn.
Corpses and said,
"You call yourselves ninja? Pathetic. Put the fries in the bag."
Got him. Cooked him.
Deploys every single mech that they have to try to stop him, but they failed miserably, getting eviscerated on the spot.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work for this Shredder.
Carnage, bro. They stood no chance. Nigga right here got folded like an omelet. So Shredder proceeded to get all the way to the top floor, and he is immediately met by the elite guard. The same elite guard that put Leonardo in a coma for a week. And you know what he does to these dudes?
Why?
He uses the force to grab their weapons, then just flings it at him.
That's light, bro. That's light, bro.
The Foot Clan elite.
That's light work.
Shot by this man.
Fact.
Unbelievable. So the last people to try to stop him were these recon ninja trying to seal him, but this did not work at all because this man just breaks out of what they tried to seal him in and brutally snatches their souls. He left their bodies a empty husk. So Shredder was losing patience. He yelled, "Karai! Bring your bitch ass out here!" So Karai comes out in her Shredder armor, and she is not having this. She told this man,
"Okay, first of all, boo-boo, I'm gonna need you to lower that tone.
She said, "You not the real
on my turf on some
you fake
shit."
Nigga,
said, "You fuck you think you is the Shredder?"
I'm a psychologist, nigga. You don't think I can read right through your phony ass?
Newsflash, old nigga. I'm in.
He said, "You fake diamonds, bro. You fugazi, bro. You cubic zirconium." The real Shredder looking at you like, "Come on, Karai. You over here. First of all, you biting. Ball for ball, flow for flow, word for word, you biting, nigga. Your whole style ghost wrote. I ghost wrote your whole style. And you gonna try to hit me with the style I invented? Oh, pull up then. Oh yeah, pull up. We got something for you.
Charge now! So Karai tries to attack him, but
Watch
Bro
this.
immediately grabs her
Yeah,
and
hold
throws
on.
her into a pillar.
Hold on.
Shredder was feeling himself, yapping at her and saying,
Oh yeah! Get on up, you raggedy bitch!
so Bro grabbed her and threw her
Damn.
across the room again. This nigga did not come to play games, so Karai had to pull out her trump card. She pulled out some holy water and threw it on the nigga, and she
Got him.
actually started pushing him. She had this
You're
man
demon,
scrambling,
that's what you
so
need.
then she kicks him on the wall and stabs him right in the
Hold
gut,
on,
and
hold
Bro
on.
falls to his knees.
He's
And
not
it
gonna
looks
die,
like
though.
Karai's won. But
Nope.
my God, this was some up shit this man did.
He a
His
demon.
helmet falls off and he just looks at her. And her emotions start to get the best of her. Cause she sees his face and she's like,
She really is an idiot. You know that's not him. You know that's not him. Like, what? Boy, this is like when Jason Voorhees, where a girl put the sweater on and did pretend to be his mom and then he believed it. Like, what, nigga? You dumb as hell for this.
Daddy? Oh, my sweet
Oh,
child.
you so stupid.
So she comes down to try to help him because she thinks this is her dad. But he
What?
turns his face back into a demon and just starts laughing.
Didn't your
at her.
dad
She
die
is
already?
legit traumatized. And Bro just gets up and rips the sword out of his stomach. Nigga said,
Foolish little girl, you thought this weak shit would kill me?
so he turns the sword into a snake and just has it chase her around while he's just watching and laughing the whole time she's running for her life. This is a sick nigga. So then he comes out and drop kicks her, and she ends up running into a pole, and the snake wraps her up. So before he's about to deliver the final strike, he's giving her a choice of, do you want to die by my claws or my serpent's fangs? Choose wisely now. So when he's going in for the kill, she makes a
Same.
hard read and ducks this man, and he ends up cutting off the serpent's head. So
That
Shredder
was-
lost all his patience. He
Shredder, she made you look like a Three Stooges person. You might as well go, woo, 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 woo. What was that? You stupid as hell for that shit. You didn't think the only way she could have dodged you was to go down. You didn't calculate, if I swing my blades at the same time the snake is about to intercept her, there might be some friendly fire. Goofy, if she ducks this, that was
grabbed her and just threw her on the wall. And Bro floated up to her and told her,
You dare call yourself Shredder? You fucking fraud! Take this shit off!
Damn.
so he rips
Damn.
off her armor. And
She
then
said you a
he
fraud,
probably said the
exposed
wildest
you.
line in this entire show. In his exact words, I quote,
After looking at you, perhaps I should let you live after all. You would make a fine slave.
another reminder that this was on 4Kids.
Oh my
So
God.
the turtles finally pull up with some
Oh,
new
okay, there we
mystical
go.
abilities that they got from training with the tribunal. And this
Okay.
Shredder has never met these turtles yet. So he was confused. He was like,
Talking turtles. The fuck are you supposed to be? Nigga turtles?
so Shredder said to hell with it. It's time to pull out my ultimate technique. So this man floats up and says,
Domain expansion.
yes, this Shredder has a domain expansion.
Damn.
And it is broken because his domain expansion allows him to raise every single enemy he's killed from the dead.
Shang
So all
Tsung.
those people he killed during his conquest back in 300 AD, yeah, he could bring them right back up, along with other creatures from the Nether Realm.
That boy
he has
Shang
them
Tsung,
attack
for real.
everybody, and they can't do nothing because every time they take one out, they just rise back up. They were
Damn.
going against an immortal army, but here comes Karai again. But she got a new toy. She got a holy water sword, so she starts clashing swords with Shredder, and she actually ends up landing
Got
a
him.
hit. But this just
Got
pissed
him.
him off because he walked her down and cut her sword in half. Oh fuck! So he walked her
probably should've
down
done that
and
from the
had his
beginning.
undead grab her and hold her in place. So he is about to
Why you always gotta hold her, bro? You weak as hell for that. Why ever your strategy of beating her is always just restricted her movement? You lame. Yeah, let her hands free. Let's see what we. Yeah. Oh, so you scary, Mr. Big Demon? Okay, I'm just saying.
To kill her, but Karai's boyfriend, Dr. Chaplin, shoots this
Hold
man
that.
with a holy water
Hold
gun,
that.
blowing a hole in his stomach.
Wow, with the
This
switch.
did nothing. This man was truly immortal. He started laughing and just regenerated. So he looked at her boyfriend and said,
I
Pack
get
watch.
it. Is this your girl, nigga? Well, if it is, congratulations. Because you have a front row seat of me blowing your bitch back out.
to be honest with you,
Attempted
I
it.
don't know how the hell Karai survived this. I don't. She should be dead. Dead as hell. So Shredder blows everybody off the roof, and the turtles and everybody gotta retreat. This
How is
battle
she
was
not
hopeless.
dead?
They got their ass beat. Karai got put in a coma and lost all the drip. She
The problem with 4 kids, that's the problem. They can't show the wound. They can't show blood. They can't show nothing. So she's sitting there.
This battle was hopeless. They got their ass beat. Karai got
She's literally there with no damage at all. Literally looking cleaner than she did when she was in the fight. Like, that's just so stupid.
put in a coma and lost all the drip. She has no sauce.
What
You
is
know
that
where she can
bandage
get
for?
that drip back at? She can get that sauce back on cjthechamp.com with that 2 mil merch. Link in the description. She needed
Oh shit, he got merch. Oh, okay.
plug on the Shredder trials. Exhibit B wrap up. Attempted murder.
That's murder. Come on now.
Arson. Criminal mischief. Mass murder. Assault. Vehicular manslaughter.
Vehicular.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gents. It is now time for our final exhibit. Exhibit C. Hell on Earth. So, after Shredder brutalized and destroyed the
I
Foot
didn't see
Clan
what else
in a
he
night,
did.
he decided it's time to take over New York. So he makes his way over to the mayor's house. And instead of walking through the door like a civilized citizen, this man decides to break through the roof so he could fly in and assert his dominance. So the mayor was terrified while Shredder was up here floating and saying,
This is what you deserve for those foolish tax cuts, you fat fool.
so he picks this man up and throws him to
Is it crazy that the real mayor of New York, Eric Adams, is going through some wild shit right now? Huh? Maybe y'all did need the Tengu Shredder just for that. Just to handle that, Nick. Yeah, just to talk to him. Huh? Maybe Tengu Shredder, you feel him? Yeah.
the side of the wall. That man's back has got to be broken. He threw him so hard, he made a dent in the wall. And that man is knocked the fuck out. So you just assaulted a government official, broke his back, and the way his
No
head
freaky.
landed, he probably just gave him Antonio Brown levels of CTE. So it was time for Shredder to enact his plan. He started using his domain expansion to transform the entire city into hell.
Oh, hell no.
It was complete chaos. Some people even got hit and got their soul snatched and turned into an undead monster. And to make sure it covered everything, this man transformed back into his demonic dragon form and spread it out his domain all the way throughout the entire city. And when
I will say though, it's crazy because if you compare in the comment section, y'all tell me who's worse, the Ultron Shredder or this Shredder? Because so far he's not as bad as the Ultron Shredder at all. He don't even have a body count like him. He's really just attacking New York and wherever he was in his feudal Japan. He's only attacking these two. The other Ultron was a galactic. He had Anna with all different planets. Didn't he have like hundreds of thousands of bodies, like millions? Yeah, so far you gotta kick it into second gear because you bad, like you're an issue. But really, you just seem to have beef with niggas who got beef with you, which I respect. I mean, I ain't mad at that. It's New York. You just trying to nigga bitch your style, so you just kind of mad at that nigga. It makes sense. You still evil. You still crazy. But that Ultron nigga, boy.
When he was done, he turned the entire city into hell. There is a fucking volcano in Times Square. Look at the Statue of Liberty. What the hell is that? And Shredder wasn't even gonna stop here. He was going to spread his domain across the entire planet.
Well, there we
He
go. That's a
needed
little bit
time
more.
to rest before he could do it. So the Ninja Turtles
But
and
still,
everybody had to come
Earth
up with a
alone
plan.
is still
And
not
that
enough.
was to form the Avengers. They had to get other acolytes from the Tribunal, Agent Bishop and Dr. Stockman from their shadow organization, every superhero
The fact that Dr. Stockman is still alive. God damn.
in the
I'm
city.
still alive. I'm still alive.
And Karai with whatever was left with the foot. So they all go to Shredder's
niggas.
stronghold and start to assault the base. So after they had to fight through floors of monsters and kill the Shredder's mystic acolytes, they finally reached his throne room and he welcomed them in because he wanted to kill them personally because all of them were trained by the Tribunal, the people that sealed him to begin with. But before he was about to attack, Karai pulled out some mystic ninjutsu to start draining this man's power.
She came with a new power, dude.
Ends up knocking him down because they finally found a weakness against this man. So this big bastard Hun walks up to bro's body and kicks him and he's like, nigga, you ain't shit. Compared to Master Sherelle, nigga, you trash. But Hun celebrated too soon. Shredder grabbed this man, floated up and told him,
how dare you put your lonely monkey feet on my drip, nigga. You should focus on fixing that bagged up ass hairline of yours.
So the final battle finally started. Bootleg Superman Silver Century tried to punch him, but got blocked immediately, and bro started breaking his arm and telling him,
my God, your hairline's even worse. When did the Vegeta start coming in fashion?
And throws
Nigga roasted.
Nigga hit him with the Team Rocket special.
Blasting up again.
So this man charges up a massive ki blast and blasts everybody outside of the stronghold and starts coming at them at full speed on a demon horse with a trident. So this man tries to impale Raphael, but he ended up dodging it, and he ends up getting surrounded by all 8 of the acolytes trained by the Tribunal. But he didn't care that he was about to get jumped. Matter of fact, he was filled with joy. He wanted this shit. So Raphael is the first one to attack, along with the bride from Kill Bill.
Hey, if y'all gonna jump somebody, attack all at the same time. Otherwise, you're not jumping them. I don't know why niggas don't understand this.
But he throws Raphael in the shorty. Then here comes Hanzo. He gets washed and thrown to the side.
Y'all keep
just
waiting,
like Overwatch. Garbage. So here comes Mikey from the other side.
One at a time, face ass.
Slammed on the ground. Then he got drugged. Hit Donatello. And they both got slammed on a tree with thorns. This man just hit a collateral. So then Leonardo and the last 2 dudes try to attack. But they get hit by that Wukong immobilized. And you just see him get blown up in the distance. So this man just caught like 8 assault charges. And you know what? I saw this comment on my last video. You forgot to mention that these are teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you know what? You're damn right. So guess what? We hitting that nigga with child abuse.
Facts.
So Master Splinter runs over here and he's grieving over his sons getting their ass beat. And while the Ancient One is behind him trying to comfort him, his fat ass gets hit with back shots. So
come on, Splinter.
Looking at Master Splinter.
Turn up, Splinter.
Seems lost. But the Turtles' amulets end up using the power of ass pull because the spirit of Hamato Yoshi comes out of the amulets and he ends up wounding this man's soul. All of his evil energy is leaking out of him. So to repair himself, he had to take down his domain expansion and absorb all of that energy and turn back into his dragon form. So Master Splinter had to give these boys a pep talk. He told them,
oh, my sons, reach deep into yourself on some Bruce Lee shit and enter the dragon.
So these boys ended up manifesting dragon avatars just like the Tribunal did in 300.
All right, this is where y'all niggas jump the shark. Y'all niggas jump the shark right here. Come on, bro. The Ninja Turtles transform into dragons too. Okay. So they can just do that now? Alright. Okay, well. No, it makes sense because the amulets that they're with, man, that's like CJ said, that's an ass pull, bro. That's an ass pull. They wrote themselves into a corner with that shredder and gave these niggas transformations. I'm starting to just be like against transformations. Like, god damn, bro. This is stupid, nigga. I'm sorry. There's gonna be people who disagree with me, and that's cool. But I just think the Ninja Turtles are the coolest when they're the Ninja Turtles. Like, what is this? now we also okay, all right, bro, whatever. Go ahead.
AD. So the fate of the world all comes down to
y'all need
another
new toys.
dance of the dragons. So they start pushing them, but they get
to me, this is the same thing where like the Marvel movies all end with like niggas a CGI battle with sky beams, where it's just like, damn, like I feel like the stake, like the way it was going, the stakes was a little better when they was turtles and the people and he's beating them, and now it's just like, yeah, we're all dragons, nigga. It's a kaiju fight. All right.
Slapped. But Leonardo lands a Kamehameha and puts his ass in the dirt.
That's a
but
mouth
this was
beam.
not gonna stop him. Raphael came in to get a bite just to get bitch slapped across New York and landed on a yacht. Oh, the God, people weren't on there. Then Donatello and Michelangelo take a double facial.
And they still getting
Pause.
They still getting cooked.
Here comes Leonardo hitting them with a kamikaze. I hope to God nobody is in these buildings right now, because if they are dead. So Leonardo ended up taking himself out on that shoulder back.
It's New York, nigga. One thing I can guarantee you is there's niggas in those buildings, bro.
And Shredder got up and made his way to Karai because she was trying to use that dark magic shit on him again. So he flies down, and the first person he goes for is none other than Baxter Stockman.
This nigga.
This man can't catch a break. And whatever Shredder it is, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they always got two things in common: hating turtles and abusing Baxter Stockman. So he ends up eating this nigga, then cocking Dr. Chaplin again. So he is about to chow down on Karai. But Raphael and Donatello grab him by the snout, and Mikey comes in with the spear, planting his big ass. And that gave Karai enough time to finish the ritual and zapping all of this man's dark energy. So they start jumping, playing ping pong with his ass. And it got so bad he ended up losing his helmet and his gauntlet.
Oh my God, look at how goofy, look at how sad he looks.
And it got so bad he ended up losing his helmet.
He's like, please, no! I almost feel sorry for this shit. He nowhere near was as bad as the Ultron Shredder. He didn't have, his body count is not even a fraction of Ultron.
And his gauntlet.
That's why I low-key think Ultron Shredder might be the craziest person on this black table round, because it's like, nah, he was killing planets and of people, which I know some of the characters have, but like, I know he was kind of crazy,
because that makes him a mortal being again. So Donatello comes from the top rope and sits on him.
Sit down.
After pinning him down, their amulets end up manifesting the spirit of Hamato Yoshi again. So this man Shredder was pissed. He was yelling at him like,
"No, I will not lose to some bullshit. This makes no fucking sense."
It doesn't.
"You all right?
It's really
It
stupid.
doesn't make a lick of sense. But it doesn't matter, because this is on 4Kids.
Facts.
Hamato Yoshi jumps up and freezes.
I like the first two. That's why I say like the first two seasons is so good, because it makes sense and the writing is great and it's tight and it makes sense. And even though it was on 4Kids, it was good writing. The same thing I say with why Avatar, The Last Airbender is one of the greatest narratives that there's ever been. Period. It don't matter if you're 55 or 15 or 5, nigga. It's gonna hit because it's got, and it's got themes and things that, you know, universally everybody likes, which I don't understand. Sometimes I think we treat kids like they're the stupidest people ever and they can't understand anything. But that's just my little rant.
Splitting them right down the middle. Conclusion. Y'all all right, everybody? We now turn our attention to the board of charges. And my God, just look at it. Look at it! Absolutely nasty work. Multiple charges with multiple counts. I think it's safe to say another Shredder, another seat at the table. Jesus Christ. Because this spread is ridiculous. And we still got one more to go. And this last one, he takes hating to another level. So before I get out of here, I just gotta thank y'all for 2 mil real quick. Absolutely insane. It's still so surreal to me, man, because I had no clue I would get this far. I was just doing this shit in college for fun and voila. But hey, man, I wouldn't take it back. So I love every single one of y'all. And until the final trial, the Shredder Trials.
I can lightweight make an argument of all the people who are on the Black Air Force Energy table. This Shredder Like if I'm his lawyer, I might could argue him off this table. I might could. Because it's not that he's not crazy, but he's just not like, he's pretty run of the mill when it comes to villains, right? Like not even like crazy. I think the Black Table was reserved for like that last Shredder for sure. I thought it was like the worst of the worst. I don't know. He kind of just like Aku from Samurai Jack. I mean, like, I ain't even too mad at this. Some of the stuff he did made sense. Like, yeah, nigga, you stole my style. I'm here to take it back, nigga. Facts. So, yeah, he's still bad though. You let me know though. Great video.